So England proved what?
Just do it.
So England proved this weekend that they can win without Wayne Rooney. Whoa! Shock horror, they can win against Lithuania. And the friendly against Germany. As he's got a knee injury, so he's not playing. But again, I've always been on the side of Wayne Rooney's not your problem. You can blame it on Wayne Rooney, but he's not your problem.
Same way
with Manchester United for a while.
Same way that rappers blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah. What do you call it? Wayne Rooney playing or not playing against Iceland doesn't really make you a team that should be losing to Iceland. But at this point,
just be happy for England.
At this point, I'm happy for Jermaine Defoe, who's found his way back into the good graces of the English national team. Gareth Southgate's new wave has been looking pretty good, let's be honest. They haven't conceded a goal yet, by the way, in the World Cup qualifiers, and they're looking good, confident, going to go through top of that group as Scotland struggle and fight for every blade of grass, as we know, and love to do. It's just the way it works, isn't it, as being a Scottish guy chasing English shadow. But England are done with Wayne Rooney, I think, and it seems like it's going to be that point. But it's not just England, as we know, Manchester United as well. Wayne Rooney's time as that superstar player is coming to an end, but I don't think it should be a sad thing, and neither do I think Wayne Rooney's ready to give up playing competitive football in England. And according to rumours, West Ham and Everton are anxious to get his signature. Do I think Wayne Rooney could still do a job? Yes, I've told you this. Again, I think that Wayne Rooney could contribute to Manchester United similar to the way Ryan Giggs did, but I don't think Wayne Rooney's ego wants him to do that at this age. I don't think that he's still relatively got some years. People are often assuming, like they do with Schweinsteiger, he's done. Wayne Rooney's been on the scene since he was 16. So when he gets into his 30s...
He was the youngest ever to score a goal in Everton.
Yes, he smacked a beauty from distance against Arsenal. I remember it vividly. And
he also was one of the youngest ever score for England.
That's great, yes. He's been a legend. Let's not look anywhere else here to try and find excuses. His current... game is not the same, but he is a phenomenal ambassador to English football and Manchester United. All-time leading scorer for Manchester United.
I agree with you. I also think that everything passes with time, Francis. Time heals all wounds, and I think in 15, 20 years, I think England fans and I think the world football community will look back and go, man, Wayne Rooney was a fun, special talent and very important to the history of English football, right? His name will be there.
Yeah.
I also think with someone like Marcus Rashford, who nutmegged this weekend.
Yes.
And it was really pretty. He's also blindingly fast compared to Wayne Rooney, is coming off the bench for England.
Yes.
I find it difficult to believe, and I think this is what the article is kind of pointing out too, that there's room for Rooney.
There is room for Rooney in England.
Not in the national team.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about in the English national team. No, there's room for Rooney still in the Premier League.
That's what I know, I agree with that.
I think that it all depends on system. This is kind of echoing what we just talked about with the Clippers. Because if you try to fit a player who can't do the same duties that he'd previously been known for into a system that requires him to do it, he's going to fall by the wayside. So it's a funny point to be made when it comes to the Premier League, but you can't make the same point with age about the national team, because Jermaine Defoe is 3 years older than Wayne Rooney.
But I'm not talking about age, I'm talking about actual play.
Yeah.
There's some 25-year-olds who aren't good enough to make the national team. It's not because they're 25. It has to do with their play.
Yes, exactly. So Jermaine Defoe's, like, Wayne Rooney's still in shape. Wayne Rooney has always been someone that had a very athletic burst. Like, he was always good off the mark. He had a sturdy, stocky figure. He was strong on the ball. His shot technique was phenomenally, relied on that a lot. Jermaine Defoe's always been a fox in the box. Very nimble. He's got an eye for goal, like, is second to none. And he's found these people are appreciating that, not because he's suddenly done something different. He's always done the same thing, but the manager coming in with a system, Gareth Southgate wants to take advantage of that nimble player in the box, and Jermaine Defoe grabbed the first goal to set them on their way in their recent qualifiers. So, yeah, it's a funny conversation to have, because many people are like, Wayne Rooney's past it. How many people said Jermaine Defoe was past it, though, like 4 or 5 years ago? The guy's had so many different clubs. He went across to the United States and tried to play his trade, and then came back, and suddenly, because he was banging in goals again, everyone's like, Jermaine Defoe's the answer. He's worked on his game. No, he hasn't worked on shit. He's just fit into a different team now that wants to play to his strengths by allowing for talented players to work off the ball and get the ball into the box for him.
England finds the answer as many times a week as Trump tweets about fake news.
Yes,
it's every day it's different. It's Marcus Rashford's the answer. It's Wayne Rooney could be the answer if we revitalize him and give him some of Superman drugs. And then they changed up Harry Kane. Harry Kane's the answer, but if he's healthy, we have to give him a fake ankle. We need to give him an iRobot style ankle, and boom, he'll be healthy all the time. We can't lose.
The thing is, they now have options up top, which is something that England have not. They've had options, but they've not had consistent scorers that they needed. Like Wayne Rooney would score in qualifying, and then he would fall by the wayside in the major competitions. Harry Kane did the exact same thing in the recent Euros.
Yeah, that was bad.
Couldn't really match up to it. He was
Harry
taking
Kane.
corners, for God's sake. But either way, now we have Jamie Vardy, Marcus Rashford, Harry
Vardy's
Kane.
30.
Yeah.
We talk about
Jermaine
getting
Defoe.
on, and Vardy's still got some speed though.
Yeah,
a lot. What is some speed? A ton of speed.
It's
the
all
Champions
Defoe.
League winning Leicester City Foxes. How dare we?
It's all about whether you're able. Like LeBron James has proven that you can keep your body in impeccable shape. Ronaldo, banging in goals for Portugal again, proven that you can keep yourself in impeccable shape. But it's as long as the team
29?
still respects that ability and wants to play to it. Wayne Rooney in the new Manchester United system requires him to move the ball a little quicker, but Wayne Rooney's always been someone that wants to try and, if he's not a striker, he tries to hold on to the ball too long, which is an obvious fact.
He's an over dribbler?
But I don't know, he's got great vision, and I actually really appreciate his passing ability, but sometimes it doesn't work when you're slowing down the tempo of the game, unless you're playing for a team that likes to slow down the tempo of the game. This may seem absurd.
Move him to Italy.
This may seem
Damn
absurd.
it, I thought
If
that
you
was
put
nice.
Wayne Rooney on Barcelona in the Iniesta role, he'd thrive.
That's what I was going to say. Put him on Italy, put him in the Pirlo
He'd
role.
thrive. But they won't take that opportunity. However,
Because you can't, Barcelona's going to say you can't just make him Spanish.
yeah, it's just you're not going to put him into that role because I just don't think that. I mean, some players like Beckham moved in his latter years and was good at Real Madrid. Steve McManaman. So yeah, there's players that have done it, but I think Wayne Rooney still wants to play in the Premier League. That's what it comes down to. So Everton, boyhood club, fan, scouser. With Lukaku maybe moving, could Wayne Rooney be an answer to that position? I don't think so. I think he's a good player to come in and play with the likes of that. West Ham, there's a spot there for a new star player to come in and grab everyone by the nuts and say, we're doing this, because Dimitri Payet had you by the nuts, said we're doing it, and then just squashed them into little tiny squash peanuts and then left
Come
and went to
on,
Marseille.
man. It's Monday.
Too literal.
Yeah, that's what my Monday feels like.
Very much so.
Dimitri Payet grabbed my nuts.
So what's going to happen? Wayne Rooney, where do you see him going? Could he
Good.
make a move to Glasgow Celtic? We would welcome him with open arms. Open
Sure.
arms. That isn't a comment.